All right, we're outside, and it is time for flying class, I think, today. And look at these hoops that are set up here, so that must be for the class. I don't think we're flying at night, though, so this is going to be one of those waiting circles. Let's go ahead and quickly do that. In between videos, I went to Hogsmeade and sold all my extra equipment, so I have no gear extra now, which means if we discover anything today, I can just go ahead and get it. So all of my extra gear has been completely sold. I'm at 6 out of 24 now because that's the items I'm wearing. Okay, just give you a heads up on that. All right.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Kagawa? Madam Kagawa?
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Oh, I have to move the mouse. Up.
Up!
There we go.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now,
Oh my.
for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The
Ooh.
brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
I don't know if I like the control. I think I'd like it to be shift instead. Can I change this? Give me a second. Shift is actually an important button with flying. It determines your speed preferences and stuff. So, no. I'll just have to learn to do it the way the game wants me to do it. So, we'll go like this. I guess it's supposed to be a slow flying lesson.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
There you go. Yeah, we're all flying very slowly here. Nice.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Is this where I get to go pick up my speed?
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
Yes, shift lets me go a little bit faster here. All right. I'll just get used to it. It's fine.
What a view!
Yeah, it's very cool.
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Uh-huh. It's not as
That wasn't too bad.
it's not as fast as I thought it would be. Kind of I almost figured flying would be
The
faster.
old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year.
Or at least I felt like it would feel faster. Maybe it's just the way it feels slow, but it doesn't feel quite as exciting as I thought it was.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Yeah. Not sure I want to get near that guy. Oh wait, maybe that's the thing that's... I overheard that there's a creature that can sometimes come up to the giant window.
Did anyone else see that?
In the Slytherin, the Slytherin common room has like a big window and you can see underwater or something like that with it.
Well done! Have a moment?
Sure. What's up, man?
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
You're trying to tempt me into getting in trouble, aren't you? I like the sound of that.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
What are they gonna do? Put me in detention for
The
once?
tour is about to begin.
It'll be worth
Follow
it.
closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Oh, do I actually have to go underneath it with him? Okay, I was just gonna fly above him, but that's fine. Yep, let's try to keep up where he goes.
It all, isn't it?
Try to keep up with him. Practice flying.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Oh, it's mouse button. Yep.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Just taking it all in, man.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
Okay, so there's a limit, bottom right, there's a limit to how much I can go in that short burst of speed leaning forward.
Dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
I'm dismounted.
And where have you two been?
Flying.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
So she's not mad then. I lose points, but she's not mad. Got it.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It's like a cop pulling you over after speeding and whipping through traffic and then just being like, I mean, we're taking your license away, but hey, you're a pretty damn good driver. I have no regrets.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Spin witches. Yeah, I haven't actually. There's that broom store we saw on the map earlier. I never actually went there, so I guess I'll have to go there now. What's up, Kagawa?
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Gryffindor should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Illicit spell practice, you say? Interesting.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Okay.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Okay, lots of messages. I am gonna go first to there's not the delivery. Still haven't found any gobstones. I have 10 out of 16 Daedalian keys, so that's neat. You have to acquire and use a focus potion, acquire Maxima and Endurance potions, and use them simultaneously. Okay, so I can get the recipes for focus potions and Maxima from J. Pippin's Potions, but like brewing them, I don't know if I'll have the ingredients for them. Weasley is gonna get me a conjuration spellcraft and Evanesco. That's cool. I don't know what Evanesco does. Looks like a brain, or maybe a puff of smoke or something. And then in the shadow of the Undercroft, meet Sebastian. I mean, illicit spell training sounds nice. Let's see what that's about. We're gonna go down, in this area. So I guess we'll go. Let's go here.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I am keeping an eye out, but I don't know about this little girl's gobstones. They're a low priority. Okay, I don't know about them. I don't know if it's worth the time. Oh, hang on.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
All right, Duncan.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Yeah, I'm the new class president. What's up?
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Isn't that like a little rabbit creature? We've seen a bunch of those already. Isn't that the little furry puffballs we've seen in the woods and stuff? They can be scary. What do you mean? Are you afraid of your own shadow too? What's to be scared of?
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I mean, it is unkind, but it's actually kind of funny.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
So wait, so you want me to do the brave thing and then give it to you so that you can say you were brave? Okay. That's gonna cost you, buddy. I think that's gonna cost you. But I can do it, yeah.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
I'll see what I can do.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
No, you'll be instantaneously paying me, so you won't have any debt. That's how that's gonna work. If it's possible. So like how I'm gonna do it is
hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
basically how I do it how I'm going about this is like, if there's a person in genuine help, then I'm their guy. I'll help them.
Revelio.
But if there's a person who's doing something nefarious or is doing something like hidden,
Thought you'd want to know.
you know, lying or whatever like that, then I'm gonna charge them, right? Or if they are just lazy and really wealthy, like the girl at the docks, because she's just like, I found it, I figured out where it is, but I don't want to go in the lake. Okay,
I'd
sure.
better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, so basically, I will help those in need, and I am for hire for everyone else. Essentially, is how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I think Sebastian's first. I think I want to know about these dark spells or whatever he's talking about teaching me here. So anytime I can get another spell that's a good time. So, but I am taking it.
Revelio.
I am going by foot, you know, just to kind of get a feel for the school, of course, learn everything around it, and then also in case there are any other pages around as well. It looks like I have to go way out. Okay, wait a minute. This is... Oh, I'm tracking the wrong quest. I was gonna say, like, this is definitely not the right direction. I'm now that I've talked to that guy, I'm now tracking the wrong quest. So I want to go to the Undercroft. And since I've already been walking around, I think now I will flew now. So we're gonna go right here. Talking to him was also a bit of a distraction on time anyway, so let's try to keep that on point.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
All right, so she is the one that's talking to me. That voice keeps popping up every time I flew, or like every other time I flew, and I guess that is her. Oh, hello. Oh, that's Zenobia. I don't have your gobstones. I have to wait for... Well, of course, we're doing this secret thing at night, obviously.
Over here.
Over here. Just poof, he's there. Did you see that? He wasn't there. I looked this way and poof, and now he's there. That's a neat trick.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
I'm not the only one, right, that thinks his voice, the voice of my character,
secret passage just here.
Sounds like
it's well disguised.
Sounds like a young Daniel Radcliffe, right? Like his voice is similar. I'm not the only one that hears that, right? I don't know if they did that intentionally or not, but okay, the Undercroft is here. Hi. Why isn't Sebastian the one doing that? Like, he's the one that should know what to do.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I mean, you wouldn't want to jeopardize it, but you are jeopardizing it right now. I guess I'm just a good friend. I'm gonna take all your stuff in here, because that's what a good friend does. And I think that's everything. Yeah, I think I got everything. Okay, let's talk to Sebastian.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets.
Yeah, they do have a dark history.
I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Blasting curse.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Okay, let's do it.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo. All right, we need a mouse click for that one. The down. Ooh. Then Confringo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
I am.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Oh, that's what I want. I want a fire spell that goes further than Incendio. Is that this one? Long range bolt that deals damage on impact. Enemies hit with fire-based attacks will continue to take damage for a few seconds, during which time collisions will result in incendiary bursts. Oh. Replace Incendio then. Okay. So.
Confringo! Nice work.
Well, that feels good.
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
Nice.
I think I've got it.
Oh, up here.
Well done.
Got it. And I don't actually have to say it. It just happens. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Definitely better than Incendio for sure on the range. I mean, does it hit the back wall over there? I don't know. I think it did. Yeah, it's stuff flying around, so I think it does. Yeah.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Actually, I think that's the spell I noticed he used in the duel, where he's like flinging fireballs. I think he used Confringo. I'm ready for more spells like this.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Yeah, sure, man.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I still don't know. I think he's teaching me this stuff and it's cool, but I still don't know if I can trust him. I'm just hesitant against the Slytherin, dude. I just am. I don't know why. Plus, he's best friends with Gaunt, and I'm not gonna...
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer.
I'm sorry, dude. I just don't know.
I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
It's like that
when I
whole...
head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
It's that thing, like, you know, you build trust with somebody as a target kind of thing. You get in their good side, you get their inner circle, and then you betray them, right? That kind of thing. Keep your enemies closer, sort of thing. I don't know if that's where this is going with Sebastian, because I'm naturally a little bit hesitant with Slytherin, especially. Honestly, if he's in any other house, I might actually trust him. But especially if he's best friends with a Gaunt, that right there, I feel like I don't want to tell him everything because of that. Unfortunately, I have apparently maximum potion is here at my bar, but I don't have any, which is good. I'll just put it on there so I don't accidentally, release the cabbage. Okay, so we know Confringo. That's sweet. I wonder if there are any talents centered around Confringo. Somebody's waiting for us.
Hello, Sebastian.
Oh.
Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it?
Oh.
I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
I stumbled upon it. I didn't. Yeah, no, it's definitely not. I'm not gonna do that.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
And that's why I don't trust the Slytherins. I promise not to say anything.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
He's clearly
Sebastian
mad.
is going to get an earful about this.
Yeah, you can dig it up with him, buddy. Bye. I tried to keep him out of it, but it didn't work. Okay, well, next task, I suppose, would be... This is literally called the Room of Requirement. So this is it. We get the Room of Requirement now. Yeah, I'm doing that right now. That's gonna get in this video too. So we're over here, and I guess one of these places is Charms class, Astronomy Tower. Let's go to Charms class, I guess, and we'll try to find Miss Weasley from here. The Room of Requirement was always a really, it's just such a cool idea.
That'd be incredible, if you're sure.
I'll be tested too.
You already know the dates of every Goblin Rebellion that hasn't even happened yet.
Good to stay in top form.
Then I shall test you both at the same time.
That won't work.
What? Why?
Because we shall hear each other. Then we'll know the answers.
Oh, that is a point.
You're saying I need to take time to test each of you on the dates of Goblin Rebellions separately?
Yes. And if it involves warlocks, I shall need extra time.
What? Why?
I struggle to recall details regarding warlocks. Unless it's Barnabas Deverell, then it's fine.
How utterly odd. Tis a bit. I feel more confident knowing I'll be tested anyway. Who's Barnabas Deverell?
I've been tempted to say I lost my wand just to get out of Weasley's
I'm trying to like listen to conversations, right? You gotta listen to some of these guys sometimes.
Has a lineage of exemplary flyers. It's no wonder Splintwitches is desperate for me to buy a broom there.
I didn't hear anything.
She was humming again.
Oh, that's why you were so bothered.
Of course I was bothered. It's enough trying to memorize dates for bins without being pounded by a horrible tune that Peeves likely made up.
Oh, I knew I'd heard it somewhere. That's where it's from. Yes, it is a horrid tune. Very strange melody.
Speaking of Peeves, I heard he drenched that poor boy again. You know the one. Hufflepuff. Winks a lot.
Oh, yes. Apparently his father works in a spring carnival. Perhaps winking's part of the trade.
Well, I for one would appreciate people simply behaving in an orderly manner, without humming or winking. I have a younger sister who looks up to me. I can't be going home for the holidays without something for her to aspire to.
What do you mean? Like what?
Some sort of, I don't know, special recognition. An exemplary student and all that.
I'm fairly certain your little sister already looks up to you, just as you are.
I'm not so sure. Last time I was home, she left a hawk lump in my bed. Can't say that's a sign of respect.
Next time you hear the humming offender in the library, alert me and I'll sort her out.
Really? Oh gosh, that would be very much appreciated. I'm not one for confrontations. Thank you.
Afraid I can't do anything about Peeves, though.
Oh, of course. Wouldn't expect you to. Unless you could perhaps teach him a better tune.
Now you're pushing it.
Understood. Understood.
That's cool. That conversation went on for a very long time. I just wanted to see it.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Oh, another random person to help. Fine, make it quick. I want to go to the room of requirement.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Yes, treasure is great. It is. There's always time for loot, is what I say. However, the room of requirement is loot. Sounds intriguing.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Okay, any idea where to start?
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
All right then, I'll have a look.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
If I find the time. Oh, hang on. It's gonna tell it to me right now. Okay, so there's, you know, I near Hecat's classroom is where I'm supposed to go for that, and we can look at it later because it's in inventory, right? Just double check inventory. If I go, it's Arthur's map. I can just view this whenever I want. Okay, so I'm going room of requirement. I want this. It's just such a cool idea. If you're not up to date with like Harry Potter books and all that stuff, I guess you'll learn it now. But it's essentially just a room that appears to people who really need something, and it gives you essentially what you need. And I'm not sure what I need, but I'm eager to find out. Jeez, Peeves. He's awesome, but also crazy bad. He's like a really annoying awesome. All right, it looks like I'm here. Begin quest.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Oh, it's gonna appear right in the wall, isn't it? Yeah. In the movies, though, there was a long hallway. Like, directly from that door.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Yeah, because they trained on defense against the dark arts and stuff in the room of requirement.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
More spells to learn. Love it. Kind of a wispy little motion, isn't it? All right, so here, here. Nice. All right, so Evanesco is a vanishing spell.
Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
So let's swap it to... I'm not sure I would need this spell, so let's replace that one. All right, so we just cast.
Excellent work.
Nice.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later.
I was curious, because it doesn't look like it's part of potion making, so I was curious on what Moonstone was for.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Got so many boxes around here. Oh.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Okay, cool. Well, there's a little note down here, so... I waited for you here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you'd expected. Let me know if you want to try again. Sincerely, T. That's a bit cryptic. All right.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Oh, I get it. The picture is speaking and the Jack-in-the-Box went off. That's cool.
Revelio.
There's more chairs in the way. That's cool. Just vanishing. Where does it go? I guess it just gets converted into Moonstone, I suppose. Oh, shit. It's kind of alive. Kind of. Floating candles again? What are you?
Accio.
Can I go under here? No. Well, you gotta be for something. Gotta be a reason for you. Ah, yes. Must stop and drink tea. Like the English gentleman I am. There we go. Oh, hang on. There's a bag up there. What? Oh, okay, well, it's clear there's a way to get up there and I'm supposed to slide down. Wait a minute.
Accio.
Yeah, get down here so I can search you. There we go. What am I supposed to do? Oh, you know what? I bet I can climb up there. Can I just jump it now? Yeah. Charming school cloak. Okay. And slide down. Yeah.
Revelio.
Okay, well, I moved this and then revealed this.
Hope
I moved
this
the
isn't
chairs.
as precarious as it looks.
This is a big old mess.
Stop them!
Intruder.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Sorry, sir. Can I help you? No. These pictures and paintings. Top view. That's a lot of moonstone coming at me here. Great. Bit offended the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing.
Revelio.
I already have that one done. Ooh, this is cool. Yeah. Lanterns. Very neat. Fun fact, we had a whole bunch of these lanterns at my wedding. So my wife is Vietnamese, and we lit a whole bunch of the everyone was given a lantern at the reception. And at the very end of the night, when we were all done dancing and having a good time, everyone went outside and lit lanterns, and it was really, really cool. They all just kind of went over the water.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio.
Okay, so there is some music coming from it. I almost thought the game would kind of say that the harping music that's going on in the background was coming from this harp. That would have been cool. They had integrated that like that.
What was that?
Looks like a snitch.
Was that a golden snitch?
Yeah.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Oh, yes. Oh, those are the little horn honkers. Okay, well, bring you out so I can go in there.
Revelio.
Well, there's another one there, but I can't get through it. If I come down this way, can I?
Confringo.
Well, it doesn't really work that way, does it? There's a snitch flying around back there. I'd like to go get it if I could, but I don't know how I would do that. If I levitate you, I'm not sure if that does anything. That doesn't really do anything for me either, does it?
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Oh, so I can hit things from back there. So, could I? I don't think I can really do anything for that room though, other than bringing this forward.
Accio.
I mean, I can bring it this way, but that doesn't really help me, does it? What about climbing over top of this? Could I do that? Like if I got up here, could I climb this? And it doesn't let me climb it. Perhaps it will let me climb it from this side though. This looks a little different on this side. Maybe not. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait, hang on.
Accio.
Can I get it? Accio, this way. Bring it closer. Can I get it through the wood? Yeah, right there. Oh, it would let me do it. Come on. Yeah, I got it. Okay. That's what I gotta get. I think that's it. As far as the items in there.
Revelio.
Yeah, that's the only item in there, so I guess that was the whole point, is getting that. I want to find the puzzles. I want to solve the puzzles.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
House elves are really resourceful. I mean, Dobby found Harry Potter very easily, so he'll be fine. Oh, he's right there. He's up there on the ledge.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deeg will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here.
And then taking a bag.
Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Super cool, man. Super cool.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah!
Yeah.
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Right. You've unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. Unidentified gear. I don't have any unidentified gear. Okay. But if I ever get some, I know where to go. Look at this. What do I do with the room? Catch up on my studies. Do I just... it's cool. Don't get me wrong. That's awesome. I love the room of requirement. I'm sure... oh, I have to use it.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
You'll find plenty of items of
Gotcha.
clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I have to tag up on the desk. Gotcha. Okay. Well, show me what I'm doing with this.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Conjuring spell? Yep. All right.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft.
Ah, spellcrafts.
Spellcrafts are like recipes.
Yeah.
They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Sure. Okay. New conjuring spell. Conjure a potting table and a potion station. So I need to sign a new spells. And it's this one here. Conjures items into existence when cast within the room of requirement. When cast within the room of requirement. So is this spell only valid here? Boy, it'd be cool if I could do this outside of class. Just need to get up somewhere, conjure a ladder. That's what a magician should do, right? Okay, so potions. Items to brew potions. We have 4 different ones here. It looks like they're all small. They're just different styles. It's a bit of an eclectic one here. Small botanical one here. Okay, scientific one here. And then this one is gothic. Okay, let's take the botanical one. And maybe we'll set that on the side over here, I guess. I don't know if I need 2 of them. But why not, right? I have it. Oh, my potion station budget is 1 of 1. So I can't actually have more than 1. Interesting. Okay. And then that's the hopping pots. Periodically brew a random potion. Oh, that's sick. I don't have the tome for that. Nice. Okay, and then herbology is the next task. I can go here. Scientific, botanical. I mean, might as well go botanical on herbology, right? And then I guess I'll have the stuff growing, I don't know, maybe out here in the middle of the room, kind of like this.
Well done.
Sure.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
I will be doing a lot of potions.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be using them. I'm going to start using them, I promise. I'd like to know more about Deke.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Okay, cool. Can I use transfiguration magic anywhere?
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I suppose that's fair. If you let people conjure things whenever they want all over the school, like on an individual school student basis, that's not a big deal. But if you had 1,000 students conjuring everything, it would be very that would be hectic. They're just, yeah, I understand. That makes sense.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Why would I not want to learn another spell? I don't know what kind of person doesn't want to learn another spell? You have another talent point too.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have tons of it. I've been gathering it for a long time already, so I can just do that. Oh, I have more mail.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Definitely. I have so many things to tell you, dude. But first, potions. I have Horklump juice and Dittany leaves. So I need Ashwinder eggs for the Edurus potion.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Will do. I have a Maxima potion. I have the recipe for this, and I actually have the ingredients, so let's do that. Nice. And it's just gonna happen for 30 seconds. Sweet. And then here, the small planter, I only have seeds for Dittany, so might as well. Nice. Oh, it begins. Can I have more now, though? Or is it just the... Whoops. I just vanished something. I don't know what I vanished, but I vanished something. I think it was... I think it was a candelabra behind her. Hold on, maybe I have that. There's a lot of other stuff in here, too. So, enchanted items to be used in the room of requirement. There's a desk of description. Okay, I can make another desk of description if I want to. Yep. Furniture. All locked. Lots of stuff locked here. Okay. Rugs. We can make rugs. Artwork. We can put different artwork up if I want to. Okay. Wall hangings. Different types of mirrors. There's a scroll bar on this. Seasonal decorations. We even have Christmas trees or jack-o'-lanterns. Seating. We can do different types of chairs. Some of them are unlocked already. Very nice. And yeah, I think this. I think this, if I remember correctly from behind her, I think this was sitting behind her. I put it back. I'm pretty confident something like that was behind her before. Maybe we should we should take that off my bar just so I don't accidentally tap it again.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables.
Like candles.
Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking.
Like with candles.
Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Yeah, like with the candles, which I actually have credit for a floor decoration now because I put it back. That's neat. If I take it away and put it back, it counts as me decorating it. All right, fair. Well, let's do that then. I guess we're supposed to be doing that. So tables, scientific tables. I don't really need a table. How about the artwork? Yeah, let's go with house elf and mistress portrait. Oh, they actually get access to all the portraits now. So we have all these walls we can do this on. Looks like Z and X change size. Oh boy. Oh, that's big. Nah, I can't get any bigger than that. I can go smaller. I can go smaller. Yeah, let's do a little bit here. So we'll do like a house elf thing like right here. And then maybe we'll go to the gazing witch, nurse and baby, bickering couple portrait. No. Well, they might be yelling at each other. Could be interesting. Could be entertaining. We'll put it like right here. Let's say we have a gazing wizard portrait. No, Niffler and witch portrait. This is, maybe we'll put this one right here next to this. Can I have a little bit of space? Hold control disables snapping. Ah, nice. I do want a little bit of space here. That's nice. That works. It's not even though, because you can see how this picture's corner kind of comes out from there. So yeah, maybe it is good to. Now I wanna disappear it. It's fine. Let's do the rugs. Botanical rugs. It's our botanical section. We should have a botanical rug. We can have a rug be right here, let's say. All right, cool. And maybe another one, like the scientific one, maybe we could put that underneath the table here. If it lets me do it. I want to center it. Hold control. No? Ooh, I'm not allowed to. Yeah, I can't quite. It won't let me do that. But maybe I can put it behind those things? Or maybe it's too big. Let's change the size. Okay, well, let's... Can I make it slightly larger, but not all the way larger? Doesn't appear so, no. Okay, well, we'll have it be... I think we'll just not have it be. I think we'll just choose something different. How about decorations? Ornamental stand. Okay, so it's maybe it's functional. We could say it's functional. Maybe we have it like right up next to this, like that. Maybe another one on the side. There, those are functional. We can put things on them. Okay. Just go with it. Oh, and we want light over here too, I would suppose. It'd be a good thing to have some light on this side of the, whoops, not that. Yep. So probably right up against the wall like this. If I was working on stuff, I would want lights. Speaking of which, Maxima Potion is done. We're making another one. Makes my spells more powerful. Sounds great. We need 2 more wall decorations. So let's go with... We had statues available too. Well, later when I unlock them. But I just want wall decoration. So magical moments painting. Oh, we can make this bigger. There we go. Maybe put it... Slap it right there in the middle of the room. Stone monument landscape. Okay. Could do that, but maybe we do this one over here. That's right in the... Yeah, here we go. We'll do it on here. The sunlight is blasting on that over there.
Good
there we go.
work. Shall we move on?
Absolutely, yes. Let's move on.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Altering spells. We can change the things we've already conjured.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Okay. It is this one here. Like that, I guess. So if I want to change anything, right? So it would be like the potion table. Maybe I want it to not be yellow. Oh, I see. I can change its style now. Oh, but it says over there, you can change color with an F. There it is. Okay, because I see the task says change the color of an item, and I was like, do I just change the style? But yeah, okay. So that's cool. We can just change its color. We can make it green if I want to, or black. This actually looks like it fits with the room pretty well. Do that. Cool. Oh, and collect my potion, of course. Obviously. Let's brew another one. We're gonna have a whole bunch of Maxima potions now. Okay, adjust the style of an item. Right. Okay, so maybe we can say that this chair doesn't really fit the room, right? So we could say that chair specifically should be this style instead, or this style instead. You know. And then for the size of an item, I suppose maybe we take this couple here and we move it and then say X to change the size to make it bigger. But if I make it bigger, it won't fit. Oh, we can put it up here. Actually, it doesn't look half bad. Actually looks pretty good.
Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
I would say,
the
though,
altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
there, I put it to the grid so that the frames line up now. Alter the balcony or the floor of the room. Oh, not just objects, but the room itself. Really? Oh, really? Wow. That's fantastic. Eclectic central floor.
Your fate might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Ambience?
Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Deke, I'm ready now. Right now.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool moonlit ambiance sounds perfect. I'd like something natural and earthy. I focus best in a room that is dark and mysterious. I almost kind of want to just see what the dark and mysterious room looks like. I kind of want to see what they all look like, but let's try the dark and mysterious room.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
It does? You think that sounds perfect? Okay, Deke. He's just being supportive. All right, so it's a different lighting setting. Yeah. I mean, the sunlight coming in isn't actually sunlight, right? It's
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back.
I assumed.
Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
very cool. What's this?
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I will indeed. Wow. Well, first off, I don't really want this ambience, but I just wanted to see what it was looking like. Get a feel for what things are like. So there's things floating all around with candles and stuff. Hey, Deke.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Yeah.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Well, let's see what the cool moonlit ambience feels like.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
He just snaps his fingers and make it happen. It's kind of already that way, isn't it? Ooh, okay. Okay, so it's warmer though. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I don't like the darkness though. I do like bright light.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Yeah, so we'll go back to the warm and cozy.
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
So basically back the way it was. Gotcha. I like it the way it was. However, being able to change the floor and the walls and all that stuff is kind of cool. And I kind of want to experiment with this stuff, but like the eclectic central floor is cool. There's this thing at the bottom that says apply and hold to apply to all floors. I'm not sure I want to do that, but because there's more than one floor. Because we can go down here now. This hallway? Can I change this hallway too? Yes, I can. Wow, all entrances and corridors. Interesting. Yes. You know what I need? You know what would be cool? Because this big window, right? There's a lot of sunlight coming in. Well, it's not real sunlight, right? It's the room of requirement. But I could turn this into like a botanical garden kind of thing. And just set up a whole bunch of like herbology stuff in this room. Right? So if I was going to do that, I would want the botanical floor. And then I would want... I guess I have to change all the walls too, right? So the walls could be that botanical wall corner. And then this area here, we change this to be, yeah, green like this. And then if it says if I apply it to all walls and bookshelves, yes, boom. Ooh, that's nifty. Look at that. That's very cool. Now, does it apply it to everything in this room too? It looks like it has. It looks like it applied it in here too. So I think I want like distinct differences in how these rooms are. So I don't want both rooms to be the same, is what I was kind of looking for here. So if I want that, like maybe I take the eclectic look in this room. And so I'd have to go through each one of these and change that look, which is going to take some time. So you know what? That's going to be something I do between videos here. So we'll end it here. This has been awesome. And I think I'm going to move my potion station and my botanical stuff. We're going to move all that stuff into this room. And then I'll just change the way each of these rooms look. Okay? So come on back for the next one for the end result. All right. See ya. Bye.